Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is Monday, June 19th, 2017. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at this market today, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading lower by about 50 cents right now, sitting at 24.33 3/4 per contract. You can see the futures were a little bit higher earlier, but they have faded, so we are basically negative by a half a point before the opening bell. So we'll see how this plays out today. It is a Monday. Generally, the data and the economic news will be a little bit on the lighter side, so we'll see what this market gives us. But let's take a look at some stocks in the news. First one I'm going to talk about today is going to be EMN, which is Eastman Chemical, and you're going to see the stock is catching a pretty nice bid. Closed at $83.05. It is now trading at $86. There's not a ton of volume here, but decent volume, so this looks like a legitimate move, and this stock is catching a pretty nice bid higher ahead of the opening bell. I'm not sure of the news. You can check it out yourself. If you own this, trail your stop loss, try to ride this thing out. Potential upside to $90. If you don't own it, don't chase it here, because this thing can fade at any point due to the overbought condition. But nonetheless, it is a nice little pop ahead of the opening bell. Next one on our radar is going to be Biogen. BIIB is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at $254.20. Closed at $251.74 on Friday. Good little pop there. Again, we'll give this a slight upside bias, but we'll be looking at this one once the opening bell rings. Again, there's very little volume behind this move, so we don't want to make too much out of it. It looks like this is up on an upgrade, so we'll see where that goes. Next one we want to take a look at is JD, ticker symbol JD. What you're going to see here is stock is trading at $39.68, closed at $38.18. So JD making a nice move. I did see a little bit of news on this one. I can't remember what it is. You can check it out yourself, but nonetheless, stock is catching a decent little pop. This is another equity that is very, very overbought. If you own JD, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, don't do much here. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings in the intraday stock chat room. Friday, we had another great day in there. Again, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial. I think we had about 4 or 5 winners in the intraday stock chat room on Friday. So come on over, take a 7-day free trial. You'll see what we're doing in there. Having a great 2017. We're going to look to keep that going again. Let's take a look at SGEN, which is Seattle Genetics. And what you're going to see here is stock is gapping down big time. So stock closed at $64.52. It is now trading at $58. I do see pretty good support around 53, but you have to be careful with a stock like this because it rarely trades over 1 million shares. When you take a look at the daily chart here, you're going to notice how light the volume is. On rare occasion, it spikes over 1 million shares a day, but on average, this thing probably trades around 5,500 shares a day. So again, be a little bit careful with this one, but you're getting a pretty good gap down here. But there should be some support at 53 if you are a risk taker. We'll be looking at this one once the opening bell rings. Looks like VRX, which is Valiant Pharmaceuticals, that is catching a little bit of a bid. News here is that John Paulson has become a director for the company, so the stock's up a little bit. I still, just don't see a whole lot there for the stock, but we'll see how it plays out. Next up is Credit Suisse, ticker symbol CS. Stock is trading at $14.02. This is a pretty good gap up this morning. Closed at $13.54. It looks like this is up on an upgrade, so pretty nice move there. We'll see if it can get above this 1410, 1420 level on a daily chart closing basis. There's going to be a real wall here though, but 1402, 1410, real good resistance zone at the moment. So we'll keep this on the radar today. We'll see how that plays out, but that was another upgrade causing the stock to move higher. Let's take a look at Trip. This looks like this was also downgraded today. TripAdvisor right now trading at $36.80. No volume behind the move though, so we'll see how that plays out. The stock still looks like it has some support around the 36 level, but be careful. This thing has been beaten to a pulp. Just think about it. Just if you go back just about 3 years ago, this was a $110 stock. Now it's now 36 handle. So again, this is a stock that's really been under pressure, but again, I don't know if it's going to break below 36. There seems to be a pretty good wall of support there for the stock, at least at the moment. All right, let's switch gears here. Let's go over to the gold market. Looks like gold futures today are trading lower by $5.60. GLD right now, which is a good gold ETF, trading at 118.87. Closed at 119.34. So good little downtick for gold. That usually means the dollar is a little bit stronger, and that is the case this morning. Dollar getting a little bit of a bid. Next up, we have the crude oil market. Crude oil futures this morning are trading basically flat on the day to $44.99. Take a look at the USO this morning. You'll see that that is trading at 9.25, basically right where it closed on Friday. So really unchanged for the most part. We'll see how this all plays out. We'll see where we go today. Again, Monday's a little bit on the lighter volume side initially, but we got lots of things to talk about, lots of geopolitical events taking place that can always move markets. And if we get any spike in volatility, we get lots of trade action. So just be prepared for that. We're going to leave it here. I want to wish you all a great trading day. Once again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see everything that we are doing in there. This morning we do have the futures trading lower by about 50 cents at the moment, so it's going to be an interesting morning to say the least, and we'll see where we go. With that being said, everybody have a great day. We will see you on the charts.